All right, so like I said, super basic day one, half guard to full guard. So no matter how new you are, now you got at least one thing to do from the bottom side of half guard. Your goal would be, right now, if that's all you know, get to that full guard. It's a little, you don't have to do that, but it's just a little bit stronger of a position, especially as a beginner. So now in the top position right here. So we're gonna start with they're doing the figure four half guard. So there's other half guards, there's knee shields and all that. We're starting with the figure four. So again, super duper basic fundamental stuff right here. Try to get in the habit of being on your knees, your toes right here. This is stronger pressure on top. But step one, we're gonna basically dive chest to chest here. I wanna get his back flat on the mat. After I get his back flat on the mat, I'm gonna start setting up my grips here, the grips that I like. So this one goes around the face. Right now, he's not giving me a lot of his arm, so I'm just gonna go under that elbow here, and I'm gonna make a grip with my fingers in his armpit right there. So I got good shoulder pressure right here. Right now, I'm a little stretched out. I don't like the way this feels because I dived forward, so hand to the mat, get back to my knees, and look, I pull him sideways right here. And this twists up his spine and makes him feel really weak and not great right here. It makes my shoulder pressure a lot stronger right here. So from here, we'll start with like a knee cut. So the easiest way to do this is I'm just gonna push this up with my free hand, connect my forehead to the mat right here. I'm keeping good, I'm being nice with the shoulder pressure right here because he's just laying here, not defending, so it will choke him to sleep. But I'd be really pressuring hard with this if I was rolling. So forehead to the mat, hand to the mat. Now I'm gonna come off of my knees and tripod up. So here you can kind of shake to try to get your knee free, or if you need to, put a lot of shoulder pressure and use this to push and get your knee through. Then I'm gonna turn, if you know knee cut, I'm doing just like a knee cut. So I'm gonna turn my knee towards his head right here. Here, my knee's towards his head, and I just bring my knee to the mat. Now, if you have little feet or really flexible ankles and you can straighten your leg, it's pretty easy to get out, but typically I get stuck right here, just my foot gets stuck. So I use this. You can cook, a lot of pressure right here, make him wanna let me go. And I can add this in here, right here. If I just can't get out, then I just focus on cooking and try to choke him. But I'll try this first here. Kick and get free here. Boom, and I'm in side control. So it's my personal opinion, and a lot of people agree with this, but the best position in all of jiu-jitsu to pass someone's guard is this flattened out half guard. So if you can put your opponent down and half guard and flatten them out, it's statistically speaking, it's like the highest chance of passing someone's guard. So I'm in here, I dive forward chest to chest, under his head. Look, I use this arm to kind of jack his arm up in the air high, so I can get a good grip on his lat. Now I can use this hand, back up, bring my forehead to the mat, use this hand. Off my knees, shake, get my knee through. I can push if I need to. Turn towards his head right here. Go until my foot stops me. Here. Boom. Side control. And guys, take your time. There's no rush on this. I say this all the time. I've said it a million times. This is like pressures type of passing. It's not that it's just as good or okay or the same to go slow. It's literally better. The slower you go, this type of passing, the better it is. So take your time, cook them, crush them, make them miserable, and they'll eventually let you pass. If you get a good enough position with shoulder pressure, you can literally choke people out right there and like match is over before you can pass the guard. Any questions right now? All right, ready?